What a grucky day. Yeah, it turned gray and cool. Kind of what we call a winter relapse day. Nowhere close to being a true winter day. It didn't get anywhere near freezing. It's afternoon, about 1:30. It's in the 40s. That's cool enough and gray and yucky. Today we had a pretty cool story. We were doing a protest at a high school. And I mean cool in the sense that it was visual, and you know, the people who want to talk to you will all be there and they'll talk to you. I don't think the subject matter is necessarily cool. I mean, it's interesting, it's something we have to address, but I don't know. Don't have the answers. So I just literally got home. I'm tired. Hey, Buddha. Got home from work. Apparently the missus has been fighting a battle all day with the carpet company. They have one last thing to do, which is our stairs. And she's been getting the runaround all day. They were supposed to be here I think Friday or Saturday. And she's been trying to call the subcontractor, because this company, I guess, uses subcontractors. She's been trying to get a hold of them, and they tell her that they have other jobs they're working on, and they'll come. So finally, they're supposed to come today, anytime between whenever and 3:30. Well, I just got home at 4, and I don't think they've been here. She's been waiting all day for them, and she was even made herself late to her work, which is going over lovely with them, I'm sure. And it's important that we have our jobs. So I don't know. It's just really lousy. It's a lousy way of doing business, and we had to struggle to get this hardwood floor in. I mean, the only part of it that's been good was the sunroom floor. One guy showed up. I mean, he showed up late because he said there was a mix-up in the scheduling, and the people who were supposed to show up didn't show up, so he didn't find out till. So she took a day off for that. She was supposed to take one day off, and it was all supposed to be done in one day. It was the impression we got from the salesperson. It's been a whole week of this nonsense. And this is nonsense. This is no way to run a business. I'm bad at business, and I know this is no way to run a business. It's just mistreating your customers. And this is what we have in the age of our current administration, a bunch of empty promises and bad business dealings. Con men. People who put other people in front of their customers. And I don't want to get preachy or anything about it. I'm just tired. And we're fixing to just tell them, no, forget it. Give us our money back. They probably have about 1 billion loopholes in that. And they say, no, give us our money back. We don't do our stairs. Just thank your subcontractor, your subprime subcontractor for screwing it up for you. Apparently, whoever his other jobs was more important than us, and apparently the company that hired him to do this. Oh, you know what? I think he just showed up. Well, I'm going to shut up, and I'm going to try and be nice and patient. But I don't know. I might just turn this camera around and roll on the whole transaction.
Hello.
Hello.
Carpet guy.
Oh, okay.
You want to take a look at your carpet?
What's that?
You want to go take a look?
Take a look.
The carpet is the right one.
Oh, I wouldn't know if it was.
Oh. No matter. Okay, where is?
The stairs.
Only the step.
Yeah.
Close to here.
Yep. Have they told you anything about it?
No.
Oh, they haven't told you anything?
No, nothing.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Is this the checkoff thing?
Yeah, this is the paper. You already pay everything, right?
Yeah. So the status report is once they got in here, I guess they did an okay job. Pardon our messy basement. I mean, it's okay. When I filled out their little mandatory survey form, I didn't recommend the company. I said I won't recommend the company to family or friends. So maybe that'll raise an eyebrow, but I doubt it. Might get a call back. Why did you put that in there? And then we'll tell them why. Don't make your customers wait. But that's it. Hopefully we're done with them. Don't need any more of their services or have any more relationship with them. Oh, look at this. It's a minor thing, but these guys are just not very... I know a lot of contractors would have a heart attack if they realize they left something like that. Like I say, it's not a big deal, but they haven't been the best. It's more like they're in a hurry to get on to their next job. Alright, doggies, want to go somewhere? People Park? Let's go! Let's go! There's a cat trying to get in. Cat! Right. Come on, let's go. Cat is a blockade. Alright, ready, pups? Kind of drizzly out. Come on, Jimmy, let's go. Come on. There's Stella. Come on, Jimmy. Great, let's go. Come on. Well, it's my Friday. Everybody else's Wednesday, and this gloomy, droomy night. And the job that those subcontractors did for that carpet company, I'm still thinking about that. I'm comparing it to the job that was done on our sunroom, and I mean, I think the difference is that the guy who did the sunroom, when he was done, he'll remember us, he'll remember doing the sunroom, because he was very proud of his work, and I mean, he was like, yeah, he was very excited. He's like, here, come on over here, let me show you this, let me show you that. He was very, you know, when you spend a part of your life, it's like you leave a part of you in you, and yeah, we feel like, we feel that way. We feel like a part of him is with us in that room. And these other guys, it's like, whatever, we'll do an acceptable job, I guess. You know, the operative, I guess, hipster term these days for that kind of lack of interest is meh. I mean, I guess it'll do. I mean, the wood floor is fine. We're happy with that. it's okay. I mean, if you look at it closely, you can see there's places where they just kind of rushed it. I guess you have to really pay a lot more money than we did to get whatever. And I think really it's like pick your contractor and don't go with subcontractors on any job. Just, go with somebody that takes pride in their job. And hopefully, since this guy was recommended to us by people we trust, the guy who's going to do our backyard will be the same. He'll take a lot of pride in it. And I mean, that's the truth all over the world with everything. The problem with large corporations is like, to them, you're just another job, and we got 200 jobs to do today. Get them in, get them out. I don't know. I mean, I was thinking about that, and I'm saying that, and look at my car, is like, what a mess. That's one of the little projects we got to do this couple days off, is clean the car out, get it ready we got some guests coming in. And it seems like we're doing all of these big projects for guests that we have coming, but that's not the truth. The truth is that we've been talking about doing this for years, like a lot of people, I guess. So we're finally getting them done and getting a feeling of some sort of accomplishment with it. And hopefully, we can take our trips, our little road trips, and I can share it in these videos, share something a little less mundane, a little more exciting, a little less boorish, and we'll get to enjoy together some of these road trips, and at the very least have something to remember.
In 1/2 mile, take the exit.
I always program the Garmin for everywhere I go, even though I know where I'm going. I just program it anyway because it's got the traffic built into it. So if there's an accident or something, hopefully it'll warn me. Usually the way this thing works, it warns you when you're in the traffic jam. You get in the traffic jam with everything stopped for hours, and it'll say, oh, by the way, traffic ahead. You might want to detour. And you're like, oh, gee, thanks. F you. There's something I noticed too about the doggies. We got to be careful when we say certain words around them, because they know what an F-bomb is, and they react to it. They're very sensitive to it. They don't like it. They hear it and they're like, uh-oh. That, I guess to them, that's the human equivalent of growling. Right, Jimbo? Are we growling when we say the F-bomb? Really tell the dogs are not excited by the weather. I think they were kind of going, hey, the DP is that way. I'm like, well, yeah, we're not going to the DP. It's too muddy, wet, and kind of cold.
Left on West 17th Street.
I don't know if I brought any sweaters. I should have. But anyways, passing through colorful sections of downtown. And there's a lot of people who like to wax nostalgic about what Kansas City was like and stuff. But, let's just say that when we came to Kansas City in the late 70s, this part of downtown at this time of day was not a pleasant place. You literally, even if you're not one to really do this, you literally would want to roll your windows up and lock your doors. And that was back in the time when just about any car you had to roll. You crank the windows up. And especially to the west here is what's called Quality Hill. In the 70s, it was not quality. It was the opposite of. And then you would come into downtown and everything was just dirty and trashy, and there were all sorts of people wandering the streets that were, like hookers and drug dealers, and you just kind of went, ugh. And that's really why Kansas City's downtown, that was probably the lowest point in its history. That's why people just stopped wanting to come here, because they were just like, it was completely taken over, and nobody seemed to really care about it anymore. And they were busy building suburban shopping malls, because we moved here in the late 70s. They also built Bannister Mall, and that was we were here in 78, and they opened Bannister Mall in 1980, and things just kind of reversed. Downtown started developing and getting better and nicer, and Bannister Mall went downhill, and now Bannister Mall is no longer. It's a office development for a major pharmaceutical company, or not a pharmaceutical company, a major medical software company. And we saw the opening and the closing of Bannister Mall. It was really sad. It tore that thing completely down. And it's just what happens when security is like secondary, and the downfall of Bannister Mall and places like that was that you didn't feel safe getting out of your car and walking across the parking lot. And while you were in the place, you felt like, well, is my car being broken into? And when that happens, I don't care how nice the place is, it's gone. It doesn't take very long. And the rest of that complex,
Turn right at the stop sign.
there are a lot of stores that were auxiliary to Bannister Mall, and a lot of them had to shut down. I asked one manager, one store, why is it that you guys are shutting down? They said, well, because the crime is so bad in this area that we can't afford to stay open, because all our merchandise is just literally walking out the door, and we can't, you think, well, call security, call the police, but we would be spending every moment of every day talking to police and filling out forms and this and that, and you just can't afford to stay in business that way. And so it's sad. It's sad what a very small group of people can do to any area. It can just destroy it quickly and completely. Anyway, we've arrived. I don't know if we'll have jazz tonight, but we'll see. So we're here, we're queer, get used to it.